Yo, another episode of Tough Conversations podcast where I have the toughest conversations, a necessary critique on the culture. My name's Fam, and we got Crazy Chris back in the building!
What up?
Oh, man. Hey, look, before we start, nigga, last week recording Fly Solo was hard, nigga. I hate doing a podcast by yourself. You don't have nobody to talk to. Oh, it sucks ass, but I had to put something out because
I feel it.
it would have been a month. If I didn't put anything out, it would have been a whole month. And I was like, I can't do people like that.
Nah.
So I dropped a little 30 minutes.
A
quick little you feel me?
I see you.
Just for the people, just for y'all, cause I love y'all and shit.
I see you.
So, but Crazy Chris back in the motherfucking building, man. First thing first, how was your birthday, my nigga?
My birthday was good, man. Thank you.
Oh man,
No
Chris
problem.
just turned 67, everybody.
76 to be exact. Still looking young and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Still looking young and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't hate. See, tell your boy. I was gonna be like, tell your boy.
Oh man, hey,
What up?
oh man, this will be episode 16, right?
Yeah.
So, we just hit a milestone in podcasting. We've over 500 fucking downloads. Everybody.
That's what's up.
We over 500 fucking downloads, and you look in the background, you see this old episode playing in the back.
Yep.
It's just to show progression from where we was then and where we are now.
Yep.
Fucking camera work looks so much better. The editing, the effects, the audio, the video, everything like
Coming together.
everything's coming together, man. But like I said before, we got a 5-star rating on Apple. We over 500 downloads on all streaming platforms. We turn it up on YouTube. We really snowballing into something that's going to be fucking great for everybody here. We just got to keep going and we got to be consistent. So I just want to thank y'all.
Thank you.
I want to thank the people. I want to thank everybody who's been involved so far. And to the top we fucking go, man.
Yeah, we go.
Yes, sir.
We even got a new PR team.
And we got fucking PR around this bitch.
Yep.
It's fucking lit. PR.
PR ain't coming out.
PR don't want to come out. PR. Hello.
PR don't want to come out.
PR don't want to be on camera.
Nah, she want to be on camera.
Wow. How you gonna be PR and don't nobody know what you look like, what you sound like, none of that. That's
We are always behind the scenes. We're
So that's what's up.
technically that's true, but nah, PR, you gotta get in one of these episodes sooner or later.
I told her.
You're gonna be in one of these seats sooner or later.
I told the PR team.
So
you know what I'm saying?
just be prepared for it. Eventually, matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you're our first guest.
Yeah.
PR.
She ain't here. Yep. She's gonna be the first guest.
PR is gonna be our first guest. So whenever y'all see a guest sitting with us, it's gonna be PR.
Alright.
Alright, so congratulations to us. Congratulations to y'all, the fans. I fucking love y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. The comments, it's not even over 500 downloads. That's like whoa to me.
Yeah.
It's the 5-star rating we've gotten on Apple Music, on Apple Podcasts. Got a 5-star rating on Apple. That is
Amazing.
it's people with hundreds and thousands of downloads that don't got a 5-star rating. So just for y'all to say, hey, that y'all fuck with us that tough to say, that's 5 stars right there.
Yep.
You feel me?
We doing something.
That means so much to me, man. It's, oh my God. From Tough Conversations Podcast to y'all,
We love y'all.
we fucking love y'all, man. Keep it going.
Yep.
Cause we going to the top. We taking y'all with us.
All the way to the top.
Y'all want to go to the top. We want to go to the top, and we want to bring y'all with us. So help us get to the top. The only way we get to the top is y'all keep like, share, subscribe, comment, rate us on everything, follow, all that. Links in the description. Follow us on every fucking thing. And we finna start. What you want to start with? What's first?
So, I've been missing for a couple weeks. So, since I've been back, You ain't told me about your vacation trip. I still remember that shit.
man, hey, oh man, I get to talk about my trip on the podcast. He's got to be here, so I was saving the stories.
Yeah.
Till now, we can start it now, and then after we're gonna get into some more depressing news. But right now we're gonna start with the hilarious.
Yeah, let me
All right. So, all right, boom.
Yeah.
So I hop off the plane. My girl was at work, so people come pick me up.
Okay.
So she get off at like maybe 4:30, and I got there like maybe 2. So I'm riding around with her people for like maybe 2 hours. So his daughter's birthday was that day, and they had a photo shoot. So we sitting around at the photo shoot and trying to make her smile for the pictures, but she looking so mean. It's like she got this sour face the entire time, like she wasn't doing no smiling. So we riding around and shit. We go to the photo shoot, and then we stop by the store. He was like, "Yo, I got something for you." Got something for me? I'm like, me? You got something for me? Oh my god, I feel so loved. So he gave me some pack and he gave me some gummies. Alright, so we stopped by the it was one of them. so we stopped by the gas station. I give me some rock ons. So, you know, I'm gonna smoke later, and then and I popped one of the gummies off top. See, what I should have done was I ate, but I ain't eat since like maybe 10 that morning. Maybe I need to eat again before I took that gummy. But I popped the whole thing, and I ain't read the levels of THC in these gummies, right? So I just took one off face. I'm like, it's nothing. I'm out here. I'm in Michigan, nigga. I'm vibing. I popped one. So maybe 2 hours. I'm like, this ain't doing nothing, man. I don't feel nothing. Come on, man. Weak ass gummies. They got how packed legal out here, and I ain't getting high. Like I take the whole thing, and I don't feel nothing. So maybe like 2 hours later, maybe 2 hours and like 30 minutes.
Away, right?
It started to creep up, and I'm like, oh.
One of those.
It got a delayed effect. So maybe 10 minutes after I start feeling it, I'm plastic. I am walking on the moon. I am hot. Did a motherfucker right now, right? I'm so stoned. And my girl couldn't pick me up. We end up at his crib, and he got some people over there and shit like that. You know, he with his boys and shit, they playing cards, they smoking, they chilling and shit, and I'm waiting on the lady to come grab me from his crib. So she come grab me, I didn't even know. So she just walked in and just tapped my shoulder saying, "Oh, hey babe." Hey, she said, cause she told me don't get high or don't get too high because you feel me, we got stuff to do. I'm like, ain't nobody finna get high. I'm good, man. What you talking about? I can take it. I'm good. I'm that guy right now. What you need? So I didn't expect this one little gummy to have me so smacked. So I'm like that type of high. I can't even walk. Like I'm wobbling. I'm stumbling. Like I can't. Like you can't even tell where you are when you that out of it. You can't even tell where you are right now. So I'm like, so she like, go get your bags out the car and put it in my car so we can go. We can go to her aunt's crib. We're going to her aunt's crib. So I'm like, I'm sitting in the car like on the drive there. I'm like, I got my head out the window like a dog like this. I'm like, I'm just trying to feel something because I can't feel like I can't feel my face. I can't feel nothing. I'm just high, right? So we get over there. We get to our aunt's crib. We go inside. There's some bags left in the car. We go turn around, look at the bags out of the car, right? So I go get the bags out of the car. So aunt, grandma, cousin, dog, and I'm smacked. So like I felt like I was feeling like my stomach was like fucking with me. It wasn't bubbling, but it was just like it was hurting, like real tight in there, real tight. Like I was thinking, I might be hungry. Let me grab something to eat. Let me, babe, go grab, I need something to eat. I'm hungry. Like, I'm fucked up right now. So, as soon as I put the bags down, I throw up all over grandma, auntie, the dog, the cousin, the living room furniture, in the kitchen. Like, it's everywhere. It's like, as soon as I put the bags down, I'm like, hey, everybody. I'm like, I ran outside. My entire fist covered in throw up. And I'm still hot. Don't forget, I'm still smacked. So I take my shirt off and I'm just laying in the grass. Like I can't even
Can't do shit.
I can't move. Like my body feels so weird. And I'm super embarrassed. So I ain't going back to the house. I'm going home. I'm about to go to the airport. I can't do this. She got me want to go to the airport. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I get up, full of throw up, and I just start walking around the little, they like live in condo townhouses type thing. So I'm just starting walking around. Just walking around aimlessly, just trying to like feel something. Still full of throw up, throw up all over my pants. I took my shirt off, I had a t-shirt under it, that got throw up on it too. How my t-shirt under my shirt get throw up on it? That even
Everything up.
it was whatever was in my stomach came out. It was food now from 10 months ago that came out. I seen Dunkaroos, I seen Silly String, I seen Hot Wheels I ate when I was 8. Everything came up, dog. It was crazy. So I just started walking around the complex. So by the time I get past that house, past the house in the complex, she's standing outside. She say, "Nigga, where the fuck you going?" Huh? Like I'm so smacked. I'm like, what? Bring your ass here. so she brings me out a chair, right? And like so I can sit outside and collect myself before I go back in the house. And I'm thinking in my mind, going back in that goddamn house.
I'm going to the airport.
I just don't wait. And my phone's dead. So I can't even call Lyft or Uber, nothing.
You're stuck.
I'm stuck right there. So she bring me out some water, she bring me some tea, some ginger ale, she bring me out some food. And like, I'm so smacked. Like I was high for about 10 hours. It wasn't 10 hours, but it felt like 10 hours. I was probably high from like 4 to like maybe 11:30. I was high.
So you ain't learned from the first time.
Clearly, I'm done with drugs, bro. I made a decision. I'm done. It's not for me. I don't know what I was doing. I fell into peer pressure. I don't know.
You're not going to use peer pressure, right?
I peer pressure myself. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I didn't smoke.
You ain't learned from the first one.
I didn't learn from the first. I was so smart, like, and then like maybe it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, right? She said, "Come in the house." I ain't going back in that goddamn house. Is you crazy? No. She like, I'm like, is anybody mad at me? I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to throw up on grandma. Like, I'm so like, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't want to throw up on everybody. It was a mistake. It wasn't my fault. I'm like,
They understand.
hopefully they understand. But she was like, when I cleaned that up hours ago, ain't nobody mad. Like, it's funny.
But they
Ain't nobody mad. It's hilarious. Nobody's mad. So I finally go back in the house.
But
I'm just sitting on the floor like a little kid. I'm still a little high. I started to come down. I'm sitting on the floor. I put my phone on charge. I'm like, and then her cousin come to the house, the one that picked me up, and she go to snapping on him. She's like, "Why the fuck you got my baby high?" She was like, "You didn't have shit." I'm like, "Yeah, what? You smoked that shit?" I was like, "Nah, it's still in my pocket." He was like, "So how you got high?" I had one of them gummies. He was like, "Just one?" I said, "Fuck you mean just one?" He was like, "Man, that wasn't nothing." He was like, "You left." He was like, "When you was at Apple, I actually wanted some Kool-Aid, but it was like weed Kool-Aid. It like THC Kool-Aid. He was like, you lucky he had that Kool-Aid when he was at the house. You might have died. I was like, he was gonna offer me weed Kool-Aid and I tell you what was in it. He was like, yeah, but you ain't respond. You was so smacked, you ain't respond. We thought you was just
whatever.
We thought you was all antisocial mean nigga, but you was just high. I was like, yeah, nigga, I was just high. I made a vow that I ain't smoking around you. I ain't doing no drugs around those people. I need to do drugs around my friends. because clearly,
every time you go there,
every time I go to Michigan, I get super high and I fuck up some shit.
Yep.
So I
last time he was on the plane. No, this time.
Yo, it's crazy. Like I was so smacked.
That's crazy.
I've never been that high in my life.
Gotta stop smoking that shit.
Never in my life. And last time I was thinking it wasn't the weed or the weed brownies. It was I was drinking and I didn't eat. So I'm like, I'm good. I ain't drink nothing.
Yep. You ate something. You think you eat something, so you think you was good.
I like, you feel me? I went to Dunkin' before I went to the airport. Grabbed 2 croissants. Feel me? I knocked those back. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm good now. Like, I done ate. You feel me? I'm finna chill.
Nah.
Hey, look, I'm done. Any Michigan niggas, I'm done fucking with y'all on some drug shit. Y'all niggas get too high for me. I think the THC count on those like 1,000 per gummy or something like that. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but I'm just like,
anytime they say you gotta relive it, man.
Nope. I was like, no, I ain't reading shit. I'm just not gonna do it. Don't be a pussy.
You know what they gonna call it, man.
Come on, bro, don't be a pussy, bro. Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Nah, don't care.
It's whatever.
Yep.
Oh,
That's what's up.
Oh man, now that that's out of the way, what you do for your birthday, man?
Man, my brother, my grandmother was here. My brother left on Monday, so we played some couple games up in here, drinking and smoking shit. So we vibing.
Cool.
Yeah. Home chilling vibing, went on the road or some shit, but hey.
That's good.
Now, we wanted to do podcast, but family was over, so. I'm like, if we do podcast, we're gonna be a lot of people up in here.
Yeah. We won't be able to concentrate. We won't be able to. The house was packed. It was a party, so.
Yeah, so we just like, what we gonna do next week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Congrats to you flying solo. Respect for that.
That was some bullshit. I ain't never gonna that shit again. Oh man, I was just running through like I had get no reaction. I'm like, I say something, how you look like. I recorded the video for it. I was like, put the video out. This shit looks depressing.
Yeah.
I'm talking in his face right here. Like it looks so depressing. Like, come on,
man. So question first thing, because we got putting on the party trucks up in this shit.
Alright, cool.
So Arizona did a recount the other day.
Recount for what?
Election. 2020 election.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they did a recount.
Ain't we finna go to 2020? Ain't we finna go to 2022?
Yeah, but Trump feel like
we still crowding over the election.
Yeah, Trump still feel like he got cheated. So they did the recount. The result came out the other day. Trump lost by another 200.
200,000?
No, 200 and something change people. I'm like, how many times you gonna
he lost worse. Stop, Trump.
The more you call, the more you lose.
Trump, I feel like you're gonna win if you run again. So let it go.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to stop counting like the more he call, the more you
Like
lose.
my nigga Trump, you going out sad, bro. Let it go. You lost. Yeah.
He can't believe he lost a Sleepy Joe.
It's not that bad. Players fuck up. You lost. Let it go, fam.
Move on to another thing.
It's not that deep. Before you wanna I wanna two things of importance. Well, not importance, but rest in peace to AJ Johnson from from the Friday movies. From
Players Club.
Friday. We know from Players Club. We know from I Got the Hookup 1 and 2.
Yep.
He died last week.
Yeah. Last week.
Yeah, he died last week. Rest in peace to that guy. Condolences, sending healing energy to his family and everything.
Yeah.
But that Friday's cast is cursed.
Yeah, there's like 10 memories.
9 or 10 people from that movie died.
Yeah.
And they all died relatively kind of young.
Yeah.
Like 50's not old. Not old. Not old.
No.
50, 40,
I
not
think,
old.
I think the only one that died who was the lady that drove up with this lady.
Yeah, because she was already old.
Yeah, the Witherspoon.
Yeah.
John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon died, but he wasn't that old. He was like
But everybody was young.
Bernie Mac died
Yeah.
young. Fucking the white boy from next Friday, he died. It's crazy. It don't make no sense.
AJ, that dude was like.
Very funny. Ezel, a legend, a hood legend. Ezel, the reason that Craig got fired because he stole the boxes.
Yep.
If you didn't know that, he's at the beginning of the movie.
When he was start running the boxes.
You see him at the beginning of the movie running the boxes. It's Ezel fault Craig got fired.
Yep. You gotta pay attention to that movie though, because that movie is
It's
crazy.
a lot of plot. I love that movie. There's a lot of plot holes in that movie.
Yeah.
First things first.
Remember I asked you about the license plate, right?
Yeah, about the license plate. But like I said, it's a lot of holes in that movie. First things first. Why Craig didn't have $200?
Huh?
He just got fired. He ain't go pick up his last check?
No.
Like, nigga, you ain't got $200?
No.
You could have just paid Debo $200 and that would, Big Worm $200.
Big Worm.
And that could have
Can you
been.
even get paid? Yeah, because you can be checked by Thursday. That's when we're gonna pick up his check.
You spent your whole check already?
Oh, remember, he bought the gun.
Nothing. They could have sold that gun and got back their $200. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of shit in that movie happened.
Yeah, he bought that gun. Cause remember he told me that was the first time he was showing when 2 months.
Yeah, and
he bought
beginning
that
he was showing Smokey the gun.
Yeah,
Like,
he bought that
where you
gun.
get that?
I bought this, yeah.
Like I said, and why you just can't shoot fucking Debo? What nobody gonna say? Craig did that shit. Everybody ain't like his ass on the hood. You could have just shot that nigga.
He wanted to fight because remember Debo beat up his father before. So his father didn't want to be shooting. He wanted to fight. Yeah.
I'm beating your ass. I'm not. Debo ain't no way in hell Craig beating up Debo in real life.
Yeah.
I know that's some bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you hit him with a brick, a garbage can, a goddamn nigga. Craig was dead when he slammed him on that car.
Yep.
That's no way in hell in real life. Craig is beating up Debo.
Debo's a strong dude.
Debo is 19 feet tall and he big as shit.
Yeah, Debo.
I would have left him alone. Bro, you got it. Whatever you want. I would have, personally, I would have told Big Worm, Debo got your money. And let them have hey man, I had your money, but Debo
Hey,
robbed
I ain't
me.
gonna lie, like Smokey, you was in that part of Smokey was counting that money. Yep.
He flipped it. Like a nigga wiping the notice, he flipping shit over.
That's Smokey a clown. Like.
Ah man. See, and then you implicate your dog in this shit. Like, you see Craig over there?
He got fired, man.
He got fired. What the fuck that got to do with me?
You know, we start smoking, we get high.
We smoke, get high. You know what I'm I'ma kill you, Ed. What you mean? I would be like, what you mean? I would call him sir.
Yeah.
I wasn't selling for you, Mr. Man. That was his fault.
I ain't gonna lie, that movie was good.
And rest in peace to John Witherspoon and the mom. They ain't shit. They could have gave Craig $200.
Of course they ain't shit.
They ain't shit for real. You was gonna let
This
your
is
son.
ain't shit. This is ain't
All
shit.
none of them ain't shit. They were gonna let their son get smoked for $200.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna at the end want to cry and shit when they get beat up by Debo and shit.
I know when the mom ain't shit, but the mom was cooking breakfast. And she was telling what she was cooking and Craig was like, yeah. He's like,
Well, we finna eat.
no, this was me.
That's a clear violation, Mom. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Craig is a grown ass man. I get that. The nigga was like 25 still at home. Okay. But you just don't make breakfast for just you.
And the next thing that made it that kind of iffy in the movie, when Craig took the milk out to the fridge, like you ain't know the milk was empty when you take the milk out to the fridge.
You ain't feel that like it was on a swallow in there. You felt that it was a swallow of milk in there, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, Craig was
come
sure.
on.
But that movie still, you know.
That movie's a classic. Recipes AJ Johnson, man. Like I said, that Friday movie's cursing. 9 people from that movie died. There's no way they can make Last Friday.
No.
There's no way. They can't do that shit without Pops.
No.
The midget died. Fucking
Yeah, they
Fuck
made that.
Yvette died.
Yeah.
Damn, it's like so many people died from that movie, man. There's no way in hell you can make Friends.
And
You can make Last Friday.
And he was good in I got a hook up too.
Oh man, I got to hook us a fucking hood classic. Real for real.
When she was in the returns. He a good dude, man. I ain't gonna lie, he was so good in the Players Club.
Yeah, he's all man, real funny man.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga had him in the trunk. Like, yo, he's inside.
he was like the short black guy.
Yeah.
Before Cat, before Kev, he was AJ.
Yeah.
So, but he didn't get as big as Cat and Kev, but he was the short black guy
He was doing his
with all the
little
energy, like. So,
yeah, so
rest
big
in
up
peace
to
to that. Rest in peace to that man. For real, man. Fucked up what happened, man. That is
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that shit nuts, man. But yep, keep it going. So another sad news. I know they said Kelly Price was missing.
Woo.
I don't know if they find her.
How a whole person come up missing?
I don't know, man. So, sending prayers to her family.
She got COVID.
Yeah,
and
she had got released from the hospital.
She got released from the hospital, and then she just gone.
Yeah.
What kind of shit? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah, so.
Who she was released? Because she was released under her own reconnaissance.
Yeah, I don't know.
By her, if she was released on her own reconnaissance by herself, and she probably fucking fell out driving a car or some shit like that. Like I said, I know my mind tends to go to the worst shit.
Yep.
So I want to say, damn, Kelly, yeah, baby, hope you alright, man.
Yep. That shouldn't work out. Yep.
Were you following the Gabby Petito story at all?
Nah, I see a couple of hits of it and hits pieces and pieces and stuff. Man, that's I don't know.
Oh,
That shit's some crazy shit.
okay. Let's recap.
Yeah, so I know she went on a trip with her boyfriend.
She
or
is
fiance.
a popular YouTuber or TikToker, whatever. She does one of those things.
Okay.
YouTube or TikTok. And she has a page called Lady with a Van or something like that. And they vlog and shit like that. And the guy and the guy's her fiance. They go on a camping trip. Or they go hitchhiking or camping trip, whatever they fucking do. You know white people shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't doing that shit. So they go on a trip and during the trip, they're seen fighting. And somebody calls the police. And that's where that footage comes from of her with the police.
With the police, and she in the police car.
Yeah, and she in the police car. They guess whoever called the police said she was attacking him, and they was fighting. But she was the aggressor in that. So, and the guy was like. So when they came, they just separated them. And the guy was like, take me to jail. The guy was like, get me away from her, take me to jail. I'm not right now. I'm not right now. Take me to jail. I need to go to jail right now. And they was like, nah, it's fine. The cops just separated them. Like, look, you go here, whatever y'all decide to do, whatever y'all do. But we gonna separate y'all. You can't see her for the next 24 hours. Bullshit.
Okay.
Right. So once they separate, the next day she comes up missing. She comes up missing. This is maybe a month ago.
Cause that was like in August.
Yeah, this was like August. So, and he takes. I don't know what happens between those two and that time before the cops seen them and her disappearance. But he has the van. He drives back home, and her family's like, "Yo,
Where's she at?
where's Gabby?"
You don't know.
I don't know what he tells them, but he tells the cops, "I don't know. Y'all separated us. I don't know what happened." Right? So eventually they find her body, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And now he's on the run. He kind of like, you know, when you're a person of interest, they say, hey, they ask their questions and they be like, hey, don't go nowhere. You feel me? Just in case we got more questions,
Stay put.
stay put. Don't go nowhere. We like they wasn't saying he a suspect yet, but they always suspect the boyfriend, the fiance,
the husband,
the guy.
Yeah.
They always suspect the guy. So they like, nigga, don't go nowhere. So they found her body, and he's on the run right now. So they raid his parents' house.
They raid his house.
They raid his house. They raid his parents' house.
They tore his car too.
They tore his car down. They tore down the van. All that shit, right? And But the interesting caveat, there was 2 other dead bodies from the bar in town. I don't know where they were found near her, but like in the surrounding areas, there's 2 other dead bodies, and they that part of Georgia has a I don't know why it's not a big story because they used to be, but there's a serial killer out there. Somebody is killing people out there. So they don't know whether it's the boyfriend
or somebody,
or was the serial killer guy that got the other 2
or
bodies.
the boyfriend on the road.
But the boyfriend's like, I don't know, man. It's like,
I'm different.
it's like, I'm not saying you in that situation, but like, not agree with him running, but like you see the reason why he was like, nah, I'm not. And he's known to be one of those survivalist dudes that can like live out in the woods and
He one of those.
he one of those white boys.
So
He
he gonna
white
find-
white.
Yeah, he white.
So he one of those white boys.
They ain't gonna find him for now.
So like, if he didn't do it,
Why would you run?
exactly, that's what a lot of people are saying. If he didn't do anything,
Wow.
why was he so combative with the police? Like, I'm not telling y'all shit. I don't know. He didn't even say he don't know. He just said I ain't telling y'all.
Yeah, so he did it.
So
I wonder, you know,
I don't want to
judge
assume.
him.
I don't want to assume blame, but he's looking hella guilty right now.
why would you run?
But the husband, boyfriend, fiance type always looks very fucking guilty.
Yep.
I'm not saying he didn't do it, but
He knows something.
because he has to. Because when they separated, she took the van.
So who you got to find?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's like
Iffy.
It's very iffy, but
And why would he drive the van to his house if he, you know what I'm saying? So iffy shit.
so hopefully
They find him.
they find him. We get to the bottom of everything. But an interesting thing I seen online was it was talking about missing white girls. It came to a national story
Missing white
because
girls.
she's a pretty white girl, and
Yeah, but
there's black people missing all over the world. There's
Yeah.
black people missing
And they're not.
in West Bubblefuck, and nobody gives a fuck.
Yep.
And they talking about missing white girl syndrome. It becomes big national news every time a little white girl goes missing. But anytime anybody else, nobody gives a fuck. Her name was Becky Gutierrez. She was Hispanic, no one gives a fuck. If her name was fucking Shawanda, Yolanda, no one cares. But just because her name's Gaddy Petito and she's fucking a white girl, everyone cares. But even though I agree with that, now's not the right time to have that conversation. Even though I agree with missing white girl syndrome, it's a real thing. I would never say it's not. Right now is not the time to say, man, niggas is missing all over the world. Y'all care about this white girl? She's like, it's a better time to bring that up, dog. It's a much better time to bring that up. Like right now is not the time to say, man, if she was black, man, they wouldn't give a fuck.
Because I guess what he's trying to say is because she missing today and 2 days later they had the FBI checking for her or whatever. They had a few other person missing in Chicago, and they just found his body the other day in a river or something like that. So I think that's what they're trying to.
That's what they trying to equate to it.
Yeah. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? If you missing, somebody missing, you gotta report it to the police within 24 hours to let them know that yo, this person missing.
Nah, I think it's 48.
48?
I think after 48 they become missing. But during the first 24, they they
Probably right.
they can't technically put in a missing person report because it's only been a day.
Yeah, nothing.
So they gotta be at least 2 days.
Yeah. But you know they gotta take every missing person case serious.
But like I said, every missing case deserves that
Attention.
attention. But right now is not the time to say, shoot, if they was black. Right now is not the time, yo.
No, they are.
That girl is dead. Somebody lost their lives. So
And
right
if there's more than one body in that area, then yeah.
right now is not the time to go swinging the black flag. Like, let's be respectful there. Even though I totally agree with y'all, because you know I'm black as fuck. But right now is not the time to give the people that care about Gabby Petito the side eye because fucking Michael from down the street went missing and nobody cares. And Gabby is
YouTuber.
she's a personality. She's somebody.
So that's why
She wasn't. It wasn't the random white. It wasn't Elizabeth Smart, some regular little white girl. It was an actual YouTuber. It's an influencer. Of course, that's gonna catch a lot of attention.
Because if you used to vlog and she stopped vlogging one day, everybody gonna be like,
Everybody like, yo, what the fuck is Gabby? Like, and when that video came out of them arguing, that just added fuel to that fire. So, yeah, man. Like I said, pray for everybody involved, but that's right. Like I said, right now is not the time to go super black. When the cop said, "Hey," when the guy said, "Hey, lock me up,"
they should lock him.
they should. Anybody asking to go to jail, take it.
yep. You got berries where they ask you to go to jail.
Anybody asking to go to jail, and I'm even telling you, please
Lock me up.
lock me up.
Gotta be more to that.
There's more than he knew. If he did it, he knew that he was going to do it then because he was going like
He was on a range.
it's like his mental health is unstable, but he had a small moment of stability. Like, if I be around this chick, I'm gonna hurt her. Please put me in jail. He begged the police, put me in jail, lock me up.
And he
I'm
was
not in the right state of mind.
And if someone that can survive within the woods and stuff for this, yeah, they gonna have a problem fighting.
They're gonna have a hard time finding that white boy.
He white.
That's exactly why black people don't go camping. That's why black people don't go outside.
Nah.
Y'all build houses for a reason. Let's live in it.
We stay right here.
Yeah.
We ain't going there.
Yeah.
No.
It's wet and cold outside. Who wants to be outside? What's wrong with y'all?
Another thing, so, we're gonna cut the depressing news for a minute.
I'm done with depressing. This is hilarious.
Versus battle. So,
Yes.
hold on. We ain't gonna talk about the jar rule or the
Murder.
So, Diddy, Jermaine Dupri won the versus.
Diddy and Jay.
Yeah. But Diddy is telling him the only person he's gonna do is Dr. Dre. Diddy, you can't beat Dr. Dre in our verses.
I don't know.
You have all them happy songs. Dr. Dre gonna use one album and kill you.
I don't know.
The Chronic.
I don't know. If Diddy can play just all his artists, not just shit he executive produced, if he can play any artist that ever came under him,
Where you gonna find him?
huh?
Where you gonna find him?
He got Mace, he got Biggie.
You ain't gonna work for him.
Mace don't gotta come out, he can just play the song.
Okay.
And Mace is gonna Mace is gonna go get that check. Mace broke. So Mace gonna, how much? Alright, I'll do it. Like, Mace finna go get that check. Let's get it fucked up now. Mace finna go get that back.
Okay. Who else?
So Mace gonna come out. I know Biggie's dead. Rest in peace.
Craig Michael.
Chris Man's gonna fuck. Okay,
G-Dub.
he got the locks to bring the locks back. He got he got Faith. He got
Little Kim.
Lil Kim. He got Mary J. He got fucking Jeezy. He got
But do you think that Diddy can?
Diddy got a lot of Diddy got his hands in a lot of shit. Diddy got his own shit.
So let me
He
say
got
something.
shit with Nas.
So let me say something. So Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre have a lot of people too.
Dr. Dre also got he got NWA.
Yeah.
He got himself.
Yeah. Eminem.
He got Eminem.
He got 50.
He got 50. He got Kendrick.
Yeah. You got Tweet. No, that's not Tweet. You got Snoop Dogg.
You got Snoop.
That chick, you have a chick. Whatever her name was.
Michelin.
Nah, the one that was in the Wash with him.
Damn, forget her name.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Dre's got a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Dre's produced a lot of
Yeah.
classic hip hop
Yeah.
shit. If we can keep it just hip hop,
Yeah.
Dre's gonna win.
Okay.
But if we go into the R&B side, Dre has no chance. Cause he didn't do a lot of R&B.
Yeah.
So the same thing I said about Diddy and JD, it'd be the same thing about if it's straight hip hop, Dre's gonna win. But if it's hip hop and R&B, Diddy has a chance. Same thing with JD. If JD can keep it just R&B, he has a chance with Diddy. But if they go hip hop, he's getting washed. So,
But I still think that I'm saying. I'm about Dre 100%.
they setting up a Versus has gotten. I thought Versus was done once Outside came back. I thought Versus was done.
Nah, ain't gonna be done.
I thought people wouldn't give a fuck anymore, but it's actually still turned up. Versus is still a huge thing.
Of course. So and then the next thing with that versus with why would Murder Inc. owner
Irv.
Why would Irv comment about that 50 Cent? Like they know 50 don't love to troll people. Like,
But here's the thing though. Like, if we could talk honestly about 50 Cent, 50 Cent's a great rapper. He's a legend, all that shit. But Irv Gotti's not lying. 50 had a royal protection out on Murder Inc. Because they was trying to kill him. He done been stabbed, been shot, all that shit. He was like, oh, that nigga was snitching. I don't think that's snitching though. But 50 did a lot of shit in that, like that the killing of Ja Rule is a lot of fabrication in that, because it wasn't just 50. It was the entire Interscope versus just Ja Rule. Because there was really nobody on Murder Inc. but Ashanti.
Ashanti and Ja.
And Ja Rule, and Ashanti ain't in no fucking beef. So it's really just, it was Eminem, D12, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre versus Ja Rule. How the fuck is he supposed to win that? Like, unless he kills one of them, how do you win that beef, yo?
You can't win that beef.
How can you beat an entire conglomerate like that? Let's be honest here. Like, 50 gets credit for that job body, but it was a group effort.
Yep.
It was team effort. It took an entire team to get Ja out of it.
I remember Ja was hot when he came out.
Because Ja was, if you see the verses, you know Ja was the hottest shit on the planet.
Yeah, he got his time.
The big three was Jay-Z, Ja Rule, and DMX at one point.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucked up.
I mean,
Ja used to be that nigga.
And DMX was running that rap shit at the time when he came out. It was him and Jay-Z running the rap shit.
Ja Rule got right in there. Let me insert myself in here.
Yeah.
And then Nelly took Ja's spot, and then it flipped, and now it's Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. But that 3 spot, Ja was one of those guys in the big 3 for a while. So if you see the verses, you see how he smoked fucking Fat Joe.
I ain't gonna lie, they work for Ashanti though. Like Ashanti worked for that check.
If anybody won the verses, it's Ashanti. She was on both sides.
She was stopped. She got
Ashanti was tired of the motherfucker. She was like, "Oh baby, god damn."
They be like, yo, Fat Joe, come here.
She was like,
I saw she sing Fat Joe. Joe like, yo, come here.
"Bring your ass back out here, Ashanti. We got another song to do." God damn, sir, I'm tired.
Give me a break.
Dude, go on somebody else. God damn.
Nelly trying to get a hug from Ashanti.
Nelly trying to get that old thing back.
Hey, she said she ain't single, so I don't know, man. Nelly, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Nelly, that might be gone. The thing is, she said they hadn't spoke since they broke up,
Yeah.
and that was like what, 08?
Yeah.
Damn, 2010.
And he have
They haven't spoken in 10 to 12 years.
and there were a lot of unresolved issues. So
So,
if he had been, probably sort them out and talk, and he probably would have a chance.
Yeah, but if you want that old thing back, you can't not see her for 10, 12 years.
It's not speak.
Or not speak to her for 10, 12 years, and then see her and finally just want to hug her, like.
Yeah,
Like, come on, bro. How you lose contact with you feel me? People thought y'all was gonna be together. Like y'all was supposed to. Y'all was one of those power couples at the time.
Jay-Z and Beyonce couple.
Y'all was one of those. You feel me? So
They fucked that up.
I don't know, man. But Nelly, get your girl back, dog. Hope you can get your girl back, dog.
He ain't gonna get the girl back, boy. He ain't gonna get her back. That done run past him long time.
Damn.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get fucked up.
Trash.
Yeah. But so the next thing, so, like I don't know all these alleged rape allegations coming out and shit.
Woo. Niggas is being nasty.
Chris Como.
Damn, they finna get both of the Comos out here.
Yeah, so
Both brothers. Boom, boom, 2 shots.
So
Killing them both.
his sexual harassment was from back in 05.
Damn.
This is the part I don't understand.
Okay.
So they went to a party, whatever party they went to. His former producer, he hugged her. Her
Okay.
husband is there.
What's up, girl?
He gave her a beer hug
Mhm.
and squeezed her buttocks.
Oh, he grabbed ass.
Yeah.
Oh, the
So
freaky,
I'm like-
freaky boy.
So I'm like, okay. So,
You did that in front of her husband?
yeah.
And you ain't get violated? He white tripping. Oh, that's money.
So I'm looking like,
Ain't nobody gonna try my face like that though.
since 2005, he ain't said nothing about it. Your husband ain't do nothing about it. Even when last year they was talking about the brother and sexual harassment, you ain't saying nothing about the other brother. But as soon as the other brother stepped down and everything, you want to talk about it.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. People coming out and saying, hey, XYZ happened to me back in the day and they should pay for it now. I agree with like maybe half of that shit. Because yes, we have to hold people accountable for the shit they did. But I'm not saying there's a statute of limitations on the shit, but like let's be serious here. It's like it's a lot of gray area in that because your intentions isn't like if he just like
Grab your buttocks.
he grabbed your ass, you know, like
And your husband was there.
and like was there anything else to that story? Did he do anything else? He's like, yo, that's going to back and fuck or something like nothing.
No, that's what it
He
is.
just gave her a hug and grabbed her ass, which was very inappropriate. I'm not caping for him.
But in front of the husband. So I'm trying to figure out.
Same thing with the Terry Crews shit. How you let somebody treat your spouse like that in front of you and you do nothing?
Yeah, I understand that.
How?
That's crazy.
How you let that happen? Especially on if he did it in front of her,
Yeah.
if she did it to her in front of her husband and he didn't say anything and the husband didn't say anything, he probably be like, yo, baby, they just grabbed your ass. Yeah, I don't want to lose my job. It was probably something like that.
But they was working for each other, so he was working for her, she was working so different.
Yeah, but Chris Cuomo had a lot of clout back in there. So
I'm like, you know,
I don't know. Like I said, people be afraid of losing their jobs and losing their livelihoods and shit
Why?
like that. So they don't want to,
Why talk about it now?
because it's acceptable to talk about it. Because it's like, I won't be, like, I'm not going to get killed for saying it now. Like, if I said something about it then, it would have been, they would have got swept under the rug and I would have got called crazy or something like that. Now, people are getting held accountable for the shit that they did, even though I agree with it, but people shouldn't be losing their jobs over that shit. Unless it's like some Harvey Weinstein shit. Harvey was wild.
yeah, he was bugging.
He was wild until he got exposed.
Yeah, he was bugging.
And the allegations on Bill was crazy until he got exposed. Even though
He admitted to it.
most of the shit Bill was doing was regular shit,
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein was wow.
Yeah, you wasn't getting a job unless you do that shit. So.
Louis was wild. He was jacking off on women and jacking off. And he just stand there, let me nut on you. Like he was wild. So
Well, since we had that topic, you saw an interview with that young lady from the Kenneth Petty.
the Nicki Minaj shit.
Yeah.
Nicki's husband got
Kenny,
interviewed
yeah.
on The View, right?
Yeah, the interview.
Yeah.
So-
His his accuser got interviewed on The View.
Yeah.
First things first, The View don't like me. None of those women like me. I don't know what their beef is with her, but they don't like her, and that's the only reason
Why
they
they
got her up there. Only reason.
But my thing is, your attempted was in 1994. You never spoke publicly about it.
There's no reason to speak about it publicly before. He was nobody.
So it means you got money to do it. They had to pay you a bunch of money to come and do it.
Yeah, of course. They probably gave her a nice little check to come do that interview. She probably should have put out a book or some shit like the whole book gonna be
But
about fucking.
It was attempted. And the only reason why I guess because
Nigga, the attempt means you wanted to do the shit. Nigga,
Yeah. So that when he was 15 and she was 16. And I guess probably the reason why they took it that serious because he had a knife or something.
look, if they just had sex and
They didn't.
look, I'm saying if they just had sex and he was like older than her, I wouldn't be killing because that shit happens. I grew up in the hood. That shit happens. But him trying to rape her is different.
Yeah.
Him trying to rape her
Good.
is different. It's not like, oh, they had sex and she just magically said, oh, it's a rape now. No, he actually tries to rape her. That's the story.
He had a knife. He had a knife. You know, he tried.
He held a knife to her throat and tried to rape her.
Yeah.
He wild as fuck for that.
He went to prison. He did that 4 years.
He's, like I said, rapists should get more time, but he
was 15, so I think that's why he went to prison when he was 16.
he served his time. He hasn't done anything since.
No.
So he paid his debt to society. Let's move on. But he's still gonna have to register as a sex offender wherever he goes, and that looks bad. I don't get why people keep going at Nikki about this shit.
Yeah, why?
Because, and like I said, he had to explain that story to her.
Like Nikki don't know.
Yeah, she know. But like I said, he had to explain the story like, yo, this what happened.
Nikki knows her husband.
Yeah.
He knows what she did. She loves him despite of that.
Yeah, move on.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but
That's her preference.
she loves her husband in spite of that.
Yeah.
But people just keep pointing out the fact that all this rape around Nikki, she just like rapists. It's crazy. Because her brother is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, so I heard.
Her brother is fucking
He in prison for that
disgusting.
right
I hope he never gets out. That nigga is nasty. He was fucking little girls.
Yeah.
So
Like
we gotta get him. We glad we got him the fuck out of
gotta
here.
leave that shit alone.
But if you was in Nikki's position, you're rich, you're a millionaire, your brother gets caught up on a rape charge, would you hire a lawyer to defend him? Or you just fuck him?
And then
This is your brother.
that's what I said.
This is your brother.
People just because it's family, they just gonna like let me get that right to help you out and whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and we don't know if she knew. We know she had an idea about it. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna defend your brother, your family to the end of it.
At the end of the day,
It's still
the
fun.
thing with her brother is, I guess people wanted her to say, fuck my brother.
Yeah, no.
Like,
It's still family.
that's still family. Even though he's a nasty, sick individual, he needs fucking help.
It's still family.
That's still family. Like, I guess I don't know what the public wanted, but it seemed to me the
They wanted-
public wanted her to say fuck her brother.
Yeah. Nah, that's still
And that's it's not like that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
A lot easier said than done just to say fuck my brother. You feel me? Even though that, hey, look, I don't want him around my kids
Nah, hell no.
unless I'm around. I won't let him.
move around.
I will let him watch my fucking kids.
Yeah, no.
I'm looking at him crazy every time, but that's
Side eye, like.
I'm looking at him all the time looking like this.
I know you.
Man, you really think that? Hey, you a nasty nigga.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
It's still family.
that's still my brother. At the end of the day, it's still family. So
Yeah, I
Feel me?
don't know what they expect, but hey.
I guess the people expected her to just cut her brother off,
Yeah.
and that was gonna be it. Like, no, like it's easier said than done to cut off
Yeah,
family. And this isn't family
That's blood. That's blood.
like a cousin or somebody
That's
or
blood.
a home. That's your brother. Y'all share the same blood. Y'all grew up in a house together. I don't know who's the bigger brother.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know who's
Still
older,
family.
But that's either your big brother or your little brother. Like, come on, yo. Like, it's easier said than done to cut your family, because we know everybody knows somebody in jail.
of course.
I know cold-blooded killers in jail right now. I know cold-blooded killers on the street. I know cold-blooded. You think I'm not going to talk to them when I see them?
Of course, we still
Like I'm.
But
Rapists no better than murder. They on the same level to me. Rape and murder are the same shit. If you can just cold take somebody's life, oh, I'm not gonna talk about brother, we're a killer. No,
it's still good.
but I guess rape just supposed to be so much higher than that. No, they're on the same level to me. Rape and murder are the same things to me. I'm not saying I can forgive you for it. I'm not saying I can still trust you after it. But I don't know how they expected her to deal with her. That's still her brother.
Still
so,
family.
so yeah, my brother needs a lawyer.
I'm gonna give him a lawyer.
I'm gonna give him. I got the means for it.
Of course.
I'm gonna give him a lawyer.
Do I trust him?
And the facts haven't come out yet. If she went to her brother and said, "Yo, you did that shit," and he said, "No," I got you.
Yeah.
I'm a hard little.
He probably lied, but
He probably, of course, he lied. If he, of course. But he didn't go to Nikki and say, "Hey, yo, I did that shit, but I need a lawyer."
No.
I don't know if Nikki goes, "You did that shit, you need a lawyer." Nigga, the fuck out my face. He probably told her, "Sis, I swear to you, I ain't
do that shit.
They
You're lying.
they railroad me. They trying to get money out of us. They trying to get money out of Minaj family. They trying to fuck us over. Like you, my sister. They trying to fuck us over." He probably hit her with that sob story bullshit, and she was like, "You my brother? You tell me you didn't do it, I believe you, I'm rolling with you." He didn't go to her and say, "Yo, I did that shit, I need a lawyer, I need to get off." I know as a woman, I know she didn't say, he didn't go to her and say, "Yeah, I did that shit, I need a lawyer," and she was just like, "Fine."
But no, she
He had to tell her, "Yo,
He didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I need a lawyer. They trying to railroad me. They trying to get money out of you. You feel me?"
Yeah.
Okay. But
That shit crazy though.
I'm not saying she's wrong for telling her story, because nobody's ever wrong for telling their story.
No, yeah, bro.
But
It's just the timing of it. And like I said, she been around.
But the thing is, she said they've been harassing her
Why?
to change her story, to go back on her shit, and all that shit, because he doesn't want to register as a sex offender in LA.
Yeah.
When you do that, your address has to be public knowledge. It's public knowledge, and you can't live, in certain areas.
Yeah.
For Nikki, it's like
You can't.
that's her husband, so she needs to, like, in certain areas Nikki can't live in.
Yeah.
Nikki's address gotta be public knowledge forever. But hey, Nikki, sorry baby, but you chose this man. You love him. You look past his shit, what he did, what he was convicted for. You look past that. You know his record,
Yeah.
and you just gotta deal with that shit.
Whatever consequences come
Whatever
with it.
consequences come from that, you gotta deal with that shit, baby. I know you don't want your address public knowledge.
Yeah.
I know it's certain areas you want to live in or buy a house in that you can't.
You can't.
Anymore.
I think they can't within a school area, whatever the case.
I know it's certain, like, I know Papa, she calls son Papa Bear. I know that you want to send his dad to go pick him up from
Yeah.
school, but he can't. Sorry, baby. It's
What
not.
it is.
You chose to look past his shit, so you got to deal with his shit. So if you didn't want to deal with his shit, you wouldn't have married the nigga. But love is love, and you got to deal with that shit.
When she was saying that they offered $20,000. Nikki offered.
That's not enough money.
But when if Nikki wanted you to shut up, she wouldn't offer you $20,000.
Probably did though, because I'm not saying she's wrong for
No, I'm just saying.
trying to get her shit off. Like,
No, what I'm
why
saying.
not?
You got all those millions. Why would you offer somebody $20,000?
But that's the thing. You start low. It's a negotiation. It's a negotiation, baby. You start low and then you meet at a number that 20,000. Man, ain't enough. All right, 40,000. Shit, if she just said 20,000, the motherfucker said okay, nigga, I would have paid you $1 million, but I only gotta pay 20,000. I got a fucking deal out this motherfucker. You feel me? If I would have went up to $1 million, but you selling that 20,000, that's I want negotiations, baby.
I want to know how much the real parent to come on the show.
They probably paid her like 60K, 50K, 60K, maybe. I don't know.
You gotta be like a 6-digit number.
They probably paid her about $50,000 to come on the show because she wasn't there promoting shit. She ain't got no book. She ain't nobody. She ain't no celebrity. But they had to
Give her something.
they had to give her something to appear on the show. So they paid her to be on the show. I don't know what it was, but they paid her.
Couldn't be 20 grand. It gotta be more than 20 grand.
It's probably it had to be more than 20 grand.
Yep.
And if it's not, if she took less to go on that show than the money they was trying to give her, you can tell it's moral based. It's not about money for her. It might be moral based because she's saying because Nikki can't control her fans. The Barbs are crazy. Nikki can't control her fans.
Just as much as
from-
Beyonce.
just to be up, just like the Beehive, just like the Navy. I can't control my fans.
Yeah.
I can't. Nikki can also say, "Hey, y'all relax, y'all leave her alone." She can say that,
But they ain't gonna do it.
but she got to be the one to say it. If she says it, they still do it. The blood's off her. But if she says nothing, and they do it, it's like she's condoning the shit. So her fans has been harassing her. So, like I said,
What it
nigga,
is.
you pick that nigga. So ride with the nigga with the bush.
To Louise break off.
You pick that nigga. You said yes to the nigga. So whatever comes with it, comes with it, baby.
Yep, that's what it is.
So if your address gotta be public knowledge for the rest of your life because your husband, so be it. If
They're gonna find you regardless. Paparazzi gonna find you.
if your son, if you can't go to parent teachers meetings with your son's father, so be it. Hey, you picked him.
Yep.
And you chose to look past this transgressions, which is great for you. Which shows a lot as a person to be able to look past people's transgressions. But the world doesn't have to. The world that you pick is the world you gotta live in, baby. So,
It's just a crazy thing.
damn. But like I said before, I don't agree with her friends bullying her. But Nikki, look. So it's off you. Hey, my fans, leave that girl alone, please. Just say you don't even gotta mean the shit. You ain't even gotta mean it. Just say it so they can stop pointing at you like you did the shit. You feel me?
Did that shit.
Because whatever your fans do, they gonna blame you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, pretty much.
It's crazy.
I want to big up to Drake too, like his album. He got like nine songs on the Billboard.
It was 9 songs on the Billboard first week.
Yep.
9 out of 10, which is insane.
That shit crazy.
It just went platinum. It went platinum in 3 weeks. First week it sold 6 something. Second week it sold 3 something.
Yeah.
Last week it sold 170. Beat out Lil Nas X first week, which is surprising. I thought Lil Nas X was gonna do at least 200.
Yeah, it was blow.
I thought he was gonna do at least 200. The marketing push they gave that, I thought was gonna do 200, but it didn't even crack 150. So he's probably gonna go #1 again next week because no big albums drop.
Drop. We'll see how that works out.
No big albums drop. So he might go #1 for 4 weeks straight.
Now before we go, I tell you, Florida full of scammers like a motherfucker. Like this.
Woo!
So this Florida-based
The
company,
crib.
they sell wigs. They're scamming these females out of wigs. So they're selling wigs that they show a different type of wig, but the wigs that they're selling is some fake shit.
Nah.
Yes.
Hey man, get that money, dog.
See wigs there. So she offered to advertise these wigs and stuff, but when they're selling, they get different type of shit. Like, yo, y'all know the state right here full of scammers and shit. Like,
Hey baby, we the truth, dog. Hey, it's to get money state. Show me the money, baby.
show you the money.
Oh, did you hear about Karen, the Karen Silver thing? Karen Silver. She's like the Olivia Pope of hip hop. Okay, we're gonna talk about that next week because I have to update. But Karen is like she's like a PR person for like a lot of rappers and people in hip hop. And she got exposed for stealing money, for being a scammer, for stealing money from artists. She stole $60K from Jordan Lucas. She paid some kid to take down somebody's Instagram page. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Hey, we're gonna get to that next week because he got to be briefed on it. So we'll get to it next week. But
That should be okay.
Karen Silver's a fucking scammer, y'all. I tried to tell y'all, but I ain't trying to tell y'all. But you should have known she was a fucking scammer. Let's be real.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that shit.
Alright,
So
we look good up there, don't we?
we look good.
At least I do.
Yeah, well, next week we gonna be live on IG.
And next week we back live. We back in the motion of things. Let's get this bitch to 1,000 downloads, 10,000 downloads, then a
We
million
gonna have a
downloads.
guest for y'all soon, cause we gonna bring PR.
PR is gonna be our first guest. PR!
She gonna be on the list.
PR gonna be on with us soon. We sit right here. Something like that.
Yeah. So we gonna have some interesting topics.
Yeah, we gonna get to y'all. But like I said, I just want to say thank you again to the fans.
Yeah.
Thanks to Chris for coming back this week.
Yeah, I gotta show love. You know what I'm saying? It was my birthday last
We
week.
back in full effect. It was fucking, I'm a dog.
I had a party a little bit.
I had a party.
I ain't get fucked up like him, but hey. You know what I'm saying? I was good.
Had a little something, so
Saying,
gave him his birthday off.
yeah. I had a shout out like, yo, that belly and blue? Yeah.
You found it?
Yeah.
I went to
Damn, we shouting out these people. They ain't sponsoring us. We got.
Yeah. It was a little brief thing. I went to Total Wine, so
That's where you found it at?
yeah. I've never been to a wine supermarket before.
It's crazy as hell, man. It's
Listen to me. I ain't picking a trolley, so I went in there. It was me, my brother, and my girl, my grandmother. So we went up in the store. We like, I just want one thing, and I'm going for one thing. I'm going to shopping cart, and we go where I'm going.
I just want one thing. That's IB.
Dude, one right here, one right here, one right here. I'm like,
You walk through that, it's like you pick up two things. Like, yo, I think I need a cart now. That's exactly how I be, man.
that's so boom. That shit is like
They got it. It's
everything
everything.
you need, everything you need, whatever you need, they got it.
Everything's in there, man.
Yeah, that was like a liquor heaven store for me. Like, I was like, damn, I'm like, this shit crazy. Yeah, so I gotta go back.
Hell, fuck it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Total Wine got everything.
And they got the gold one too. I ain't saying that.
You ain't get to go?
Nah, that's what I was trying to do because that's what I really wanted.
It was good though.
It was good. It was good. They said like the cashier was like, yo, people come and take 2, 3, they just buy it just because it's there. So they never got it. Because when I went there's only one in the shop.
You got lucky.
Yeah, but they had more on the back.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Yep, so that was always popping for my birthday and shit.
Oh, man.
Little white henny and shit. But yeah, it was good.
I'm saying next week we're gonna bring my liquor and shit, so we're gonna
I'm
be ready.
glad you enjoyed yourself on your birthday.
Yes. I didn't puke, I didn't vomit, so I'm good.
Wow. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? You think you better than me or something?
I'm just saying.
You think you better than me or something? Oh, cause you got drunk and you got high and you ain't throw up. You think you better than me? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, Chris. Uppity guy over here.
Yep. So next week we'll be live on IG.
Next week we back in full effect, baby. We love y'all. Tough Conversations Podcast.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon. Follow. We on the iHeartMedia app. We on YouTube. Links in the description. You can follow us on everything.
And before we go, I want to shout out to my boy. You know, he had this morning inspiration on a podcast called Chatbot. I will send you the link so you can follow him on the
Yeah,
morning
we gonna put the link in the bio for his podcast as well.
Alright, so peace out.
But hey, could be one of our guests. Whenever you know.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll bring him up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Tough combo. We go, baby.